We've lost dancing. This year we've had to lose our space. We've lost dancing.
Namaste, guys. I often get asked what is the difference between Thai boxing, boxing and kickboxing. I'm going to tell you in this brief video. I fell in love with Thai boxing nearly 30 years ago now. I was never into martial arts really as a kid. I loved Bruce Lee, clearly. But boxing and martial arts or kickboxing, I always thought was a very violent sport to do. It wasn't until I realized that Thai boxing is such a beautiful art form. It's a beautiful martial art. It's like yoga. It was developed in the 1600s in the Siam Wars, and it was used as an art form. It was used as a self-defense, and it was used in the army as a fighting strategy. Thai boxing, you use the art of the 8 limbs, okay? So you use 2 punches, that's 2 arms. You use 2 elbows, okay? You use 2 knees, and you also use 2 legs, which are your kicks. And there are many different punches, and there are many different elbows, and there are many different knees, all right? There are many different kicks, and there are many different attacks, evades, defenses, and counter punches or a counter attack. And so I learned this, and I found it very interesting to see how my body performed, to see how strong I got, how flexible I got, how it really worked my mind. It really helped my motor skills. I'm slightly dyslexic, so it really helped with my brain for left and right and working things out that I couldn't work out. Because of the cross section of the body, it works the left and the right brain. And I found this all very beneficial, not only for my physical well-being, my mental well-being. It was fantastic. And so I learned the art of Thai boxing. Boxing, as we all know, is just punching. So it's a derivative of Thai boxing. They took out the elbows, they took out the knees, and they took out the kicks, and we were just left with boxing. So Thai boxing originated in the 1600s. Boxing then was introduced. They just took out those other 6 limbs, and then kickboxing became very famous in the 1960s when America brought kickboxing to the market, and they then added back in the legs, okay, so no elbows and knees, just using the legs. So I fought and competed in kickboxing on numerous occasions along with Thai boxing, and it's obviously much easier. It's slightly different stance and positioning, but again, it's a beautiful art form of how you can use your body through the range of movement, the range of motion, that stability, that core power and strength that we all need to live a flourishing life. So I kind of looked at Thai boxing as a beautiful piece of art, how we can really sculpt our bodies and become strong, how we can analyze and watch our food so we can strip down and become lighter around a stronger frame. And I really find that important